Welcome, one and all, to HQTV Trivia. I'm your host, back from a trip on the East Coast, Farad Muhammad. We're broadcasting live in portrait mode and in living color from HQ Universal Studios in Los Angeles, California. And you're joining in with 40 plus players. So glad you could all join us. If you have friends who have already jailbroken the HQ Trivia app, tell them to join in right now. And if you have friends who don't know about these new games in the HQ Trivia app, then tell them to follow the HQTV Twitter feed at PlayHQTV for all game updates and notifications. Additionally, you can join in with the HQTV Community TV and get notifications and updates in our brand new Discord. Take a screen cap the game right now and use the QR code or text link to accept the Discord invite after tonight's game is over. As always, this is not an official HQ Trivia game, nor is it produced by HQ Trivia LLC. Also, let us know on the Twitter or Discord if you'd like to help out with the HQ TV crew, whether it's to write trivia questions, host a game or two, or one of the many other volunteer roles that are available. If you're joining us for the first time, here's how the game works. I'm going to give you 12 general knowledge and multiple choice trivia questions that go from easy to hard. You'll have 10 seconds from when I start asking the question to tap your answer. Think quick, tap fast. If you get it right, you move on to the next question. If not, you can use an extra life, except in the final question. Racers at any time of the game, again until the final question, to remove one incorrect answer per question. Also, if you've enabled sharing your answer, disabled on question 8, you can use erasers and super spins for words in the store section of the app. To do so, you spend coins that you get from correctly answering in trivia, words, and the daily challenges to get those power-ups. If you think you tapped the wrong answer and there's still some time left, you can swap your answer as many times as you want until time is up. If your answer is wrong and you're out of extra lives, you'll be out of the running for the cash prize. However, stick around, because you can still play for coins, points, lives, and erasers in rewards mode. If you make it to question 12 and you answer correctly, you will win or split the cash prize of 5 dang smackaroos. However, if you'd like to donate your winnings back to HQTV to help these games coming, there should be a donate button where your winnings are listed in the app. We're also rounding the bases in our back-to-school season here on HQTV. Until the end of September, you earn points for answering correctly in trivia, words, and the daily challenges. When you get to 5,000 points, you reach level 1. The more points you earn, the higher levels you achieve throughout the rest of the season. Every level that you reach will grant you a free pass in trivia. If you get a question wrong up to and including the question number of your level, you get a pass and you go on to the next question. It's kind of like an automatic extra life. Alrighty, to quote the Kosher Conan, are you ready to quiz with me and make some money? Then let's do this. Here's Q1. On a standard keyboard, which key is the longest? Tab, backspace, or the space bar? Once again, the space bar when I went to the moon. There was no atmosphere. Okay, this key was designed to be the longest because it is the most commonly pushed key. It's also the closest to the user. It's also because both of your thumbs could use it without reaching another key by accident. That key is, of course, the space bar. And it looks like that 47 of you got that one right. Unfortunately, one of you hit the delete key, but hopefully you can still be able to use that extra life there if you already have one. All right, that was an easy one to get everyone off and running. So let's keep the trivia train a-rolling to Q2. One who lacks confidence on the dance floor has 2 what? Left feet, long arms, or extra eyes? That's part or awkward, but that's not the term we're looking for. An extra set of eyes could actually help so that you're not bumping into someone behind you. But if you're bashful on the dance floor, though, the term that is used is that you have 2 left feet. Yes, indeed. And looks like the 46 of you got managed to get that one right. Unfortunately, 2 of you shuffled off the buffalo. But once you're now that you're in rewards mode, hopefully you'll be able to keep on playing for additional prizes. All right, brilliant. All right, then it's time for Q3. Which 3 named actress has initials in alphabetical order? Sarah Jessica Parker, Jamie Lee Curtis, or Jada Pinkett Smith? You gotta be careful. And in Hollywood, I do not want to incur anyone's wrath. Alrighty, Sarah's initials are SJP. S is after J and P alphabetically, so that's incorrect. Jamie's initials are JLC. J and L are both after C alphabetically, so that's also out. But Jada's initials, JPS, are all in alphabetical order, so Jada Pinkett Smith is the right answer. And it looks like that 44 of you managed to get that one right, and 2 of you have got to get her name out your freaking mouth. Sorry. Anyway, alrighty then. You are all doing brilliantly, except for 1 of you, 2 of you. So we've gone through a full quarter of the game. 3 questions down, 9 to go. Here's Q4. What gives Nestle Crunch its crunch element? Hazelnuts, rice, or almonds? That's why I love Nestle Crunch. Alrighty then. Hazelnuts are a part of many chocolate bars, but Nestle Crunch is one of them. No, for the crunchiest texture of the bar, Nestle uses crispy rice. And all of you managed to get that one right. None of you snap, crackle, popped out of this game here. Fan-dang-tastic. All right, let's just keep on going. All right, now you can use a break. So now it is time for a dance break with the Disco 5. Hit it! Lovely is the feeling now. Fever, temperatures rising now. Power is the force, the vow. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Anyway, here's Q5. Which of these musical symbols resembles a greater than symbol? Fermata, a sharp sign, or an accent mark? Alrighty then. The sharp sign, meaning to play a note a half step higher, more closely resembles the octothorpe, or the hashtag for you youngins out there. The fermata, or hold sign, looks like a very surprising-looking eye, complete with a raised eyebrow. But an accent mark, meaning to play a note with a little bit more oomph, looks like a sideways V, or in mathematics, a greater than sign. That's the answer we were looking for there. And it looks like that, ooh, we have got ourselves a savage question. 21 of you managed to get that one. Unfortunately, 18 of you thought it was the fermata, and 6 of you thought it was the sharp sign. So very sorry then. Alrighty, well, looks like that's a lot of you managed to reach the code on there, but hopefully you can be able to use those extra lives. All right, now here's a Q6 about one of my favorite subjects, game shows. Which of these U.S. game shows does not have a female host? The $100,000 Pyramid, Press Your Luck, or The Weakest Link? Goodbye. Alrighty, The Weakest Link, originally hosted in the UK and the US by Anne Robinson, is now hosted by game show mainstay Jane Lynch on NBC. So that leaves Press Your Luck and $100,000 Pyramid. Well, it turns out that Pyramid, originally hosted by the late Dick Clark, has had many hosts, including John Davidson, Donny Osmond, and the current host on ABC, Michael Strahan. All of the hosts of Pyramid have been dudes, so Pyramid is the correct answer. And it looks like that, looks like another question just started here, so we'll just keep on going here. What board game, the board game Ludo closely resembles what other board game? Battleship, Scrabble, or Sorry? There you go here. Okay, well, I'm just going to skip this here because I'm still in the explanation for Press Your Luck here, and it's not, well, there we go here. Sorry about this. Okay. We also did the sanitizer break, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, sorry, just gotta keep it. The board game Ludo closely resembles what other board game? Ludo, originally based on the Indian game Pachisi, is a strategy game where players race their 4 tokens from start to finish, according to the rules of a single die. Now, there's no spelling or sinking boats in this game, so it closely resembles the rules and objectives of Sorry. Sorry was what we were looking for here. And it looks like that 33 of you managed to get that one right. Unfortunately, 4 of you lost a turn, but again, hopefully you can be able to use those extra lives there. Okay. It is now time for Q8, and that means that we need a break from the heat with a beverage break with Nate, the 8. We're on, mate. I needed that. I'll also do a sanitizer break right after this here. Okay. We can all sleep easy at night, knowing that somewhere at any given time, the Foo Fighters are out there fighting Foo. Let's do a little sanitizer break here, since we kind of skipped that one there too. Sanitizer break. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed. So fresh. So clean. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. Q8. The chorus of Me and My Broken Heart borrows a melody from whose hit? Maroon 5, Shawn Mendes, or Rob Thomas? Okay. Forgive me because I'm going to sing again here. Like you haven't heard enough of it when I'm doing words. The chorus to Rixton's Me and My Broken Heart goes, all I need's a little love in my life. All I need's a little love in the dark. A little bit I'm hoping that it might kickstart me and my broken heart. That chorus bears a resemblance to, but I don't want to be lonely no more. I don't want to have to pay for this. I don't want to know that the lover at my door is just another heartache on my list. That is the chorus to Lonely No More by Rob Thomas. And it looks like that 20 of you managed to get that one right. It's a little savage. You know, unfortunately, 16 of you or 14 of you managed to get that one incorrect there. But let's just keep on rolling because it is now time to fall in line for Q9. If a man does not groom his glabella, what will he end up with? A soul patch or a Fu Manchu mustache? I'm thinking there must be another name for that sort of mustache, but there you go. Okay, the glabella is a region of the face that is in between the eyebrows and above the nose, right around here. If not properly groomed, that could result in one continuous eyebrow or a unibrow. That's what we were looking for here. And it looks like the 15 of you managed to get that one right. And 11 of you, unfortunately, got that one. You got trimmed there. That's unfortunate there, but not quite savage. Not quite savage. Alrighty. We are now in the home stretch in the realm of double digits and also 3/4 to the end of the game. Here comes Q10. Which of these words is not spelled differently in British English? Anesthetic, governor, or paralyze? Ooh, Lawrence. Alrighty. It turns out that two of these words are spelled differently between Britain and the United States. Paralyze is spelled with an S instead of a Z, and anesthetic is spelled with a diphthong AE instead of the first single E. But governor is pronounced different, but is spelled the same. So governor is the right answer right there. And 9 of you managed to get that one right. Unfortunately, 7 of you were incorrect. But those 9 of you, let's just keep on rolling there. Magnificent. It's now time for the penultimate question and the last chance to use those extra lives and erasers. So it's time for some cartoons with Q11. Which character from Scooby-Doo wears an ascot? Fred, Daphne, or Velma? They already kicked my ascot. Okay. Now, an ascot is a piece of clothing worn around the neck with wide pointed wings. Now, Velma wears a turtleneck sweater, so that's out. And Daphne does wear neckwear, but it's actually just a green scarf that she just ties around her neck. The member of Mystery Incorporated wears an ascot is none other than Fred. Good old Fred Jones there. And it looks like that for the 11 of you that are still in it to win it, and the 1 of you that might be using an extra life, it is now time that you are now on your way to answering the 12th. Down to this. No erasers, no extra lives. You and your smart brains separate you from your cash prize. So let's take a deep breath. Here we go. Q12. Saying new wheels instead of new car is an example of what? Antimetaboly, chiasmus, or synecdoche? Alrighty then. Antimetaboly is the use of repetition of words in successive clauses, but reversed. Probably the more famous versions are one for all and all for one, and ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. So that leaves chiasmus and synecdoche. Well, saying new wheels instead of a new car, or a gray beard instead of old man, is an example of saying a part of something to represent the whole. That figure of speech is Synecdoche, New York. That's what we were looking for here. And 7 of you have managed to win tonight's episode of HQTV Trivia. Blast off! Oh, yeah. Congratulations to all of you who have won this evening's game. You've each split the $5 prize, which comes to 72 or 71 cents per person. And the winners are Best Ken Ever, Sab6888, Soft Cell Tacos, Poop Loop, BBC News, Jake Jorties, and Hail Santa. Santa? Hail Satan? Anyway, well, it looks like that you could be able to, that you're all 71 cents richer, which means you could be able to get yourself maybe like a couple of gumballs or like 3/4 of a Milky Way candy bar. Anyway, I hope that you all had fun playing tonight. Thanks as always to HQTV joining me. You're all winners in my book. The HQTV peeps are looking for more volunteer writers, hosts, and more. If you'd like to join in on the fun behind the scenes, let us know by contacting us on Twitter at PlayHQTV, where you can get notifications when we go live. You can also reach out to us via the HQTV Discord. Take a screen cap in a moment right here and follow the QR code link or the written address to accept the invite and let us know what sort of role you'd like to pursue in the HQTV crew. We'll be back with another game of trivia on September the 30th, live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and be sure to tune in on September 25th for another edition of HQTV Words. In any event, spread the word to your trivia and word puzzle loving friends on social media to prep the app and join us for future games. There are tons of people out there who do not know that there are new games on the HQ Trivia app. Believe me, I checked. We here at HQTV are a bunch of fans just trying to put on a show, and we do not have a marketing department, so word of mouth is the only way for us to maintain any traction. Kind of like those people who are redoing Flappy Bird there. Go ahead and do so after this broadcast ends so you don't forget. In any event, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Threads, and Instagram at FARD Muhammad. This has been Farad Muhammad, and the autumnal equinox starts tomorrow morning, so enjoy the last night of summer. Good night.